not going anywhere. I mean, like you said, the bank is completely falling on it. Here. I don't know, it's a lot deeper right there than it is right here. I know what I'm saying is loop it like... You just hold that into the thing. But don't get in here with my phone. Where's our cell phone? In my pocket. Where's the other support? I gotta get... You might wonder why I'm holding on to this big yellow strap that's about to lose my chain. And the reason is because attached to this chain down in the water that I just went swimming for, and I'm about to go swimming, oh gosh, Isaac, I'm really about to fall in the water, is a really nice log that's been underwater. So if you've ever watched, what is it, the History Channel, they have swamp people. This is Barnyard Buildz Swamp People Edition, or Axemen Edition. That's what it is, not Swamp People. Axemen Edition right here. We got everything hooked up. We don't have the dually because Buckstop hasn't agreed to send us a bumper yet. So hit us up. We're going to use the tractor that I didn't count the cost for in our last video to pull this log out. I'm going to do a cost analysis on this and do a video. I'll make sure to include the tractor value. Should be long enough. Everybody okay? I mean, I think when I pull, it's gonna roll and then come right up.
I think she wanted that as a turpentine log to cut.
What would that be for? Just like make
They used to cut notches in it, let it bleed, and get turpentine on it. I didn't think it was that long like that.
Alright, so far we broke the ratchet strap, swam in the river twice, almost fallen 5,000 times. But we got the log kind of out. We're just trying to get it to where it'll come over the bank without digging into the bank. Of course, it's rained, and this stuff is, might as well just be grease once it rains.
I think it's as far as you're going to get it.
Shot.
Hey, it's coming.
It's squared up on the tree. If you back up and move the chain over here, it'll roll. It's not all the way on the tree, but if we go here and go around that one, it'll roll it this way and come right through here. Good. All right, so last time you saw us, we were in the woods in the dark, putting this on the trailer. So we've got it back home. We're about to pressure wash it off so we can take it up to the sawmill. We're gonna have them save the slabs where they've got the axe marks from them harvesting turpentine and pine tar out of here to make turpentine. We're gonna save those. We're probably just gonna cut the rest into like 2x6s, and then we'll come up with something to do with them later on. But we'll let you see once we get them cut what they look like. Hopefully it's gonna look really cool. This is supposed to be like a really old growth pine tree, so it should have some cool designs and stuff like that. So once we get it cut open, we'll sand one of them down, let you see what it looks like. But right now we're just gonna power wash it off and get it ready to go over to the sawmill. right, so we just got the log back from the sawmill. Of course, we pulled it out of the river on our property, drug it out, loaded it up, power washed it, took it to the local sawmill. That's called Elliott's Sawmill. It's right up the street from us. We've used them for a lot of other things that we've had cut. Great place to work with. He cut this up for me. I actually found some history on it for me, so we'll talk about that in a few minutes. I counted 100 rings on this log, so it's at least 100 years old from what I can tell. And you can see it's still wet. Even though it's been sitting in the river, it's still actually got sap in it. So I think what we're going to do, we got them cut 1.5 inches so you can plane them down to 1-inch boards. So we'll probably build a table or some coffee tables or something cool. I really wish you could smell it right now because it smells like fresh. I don't even know how to describe it. Almost like, it's so rich, it's almost like pine saw is what it smells like. All right, so we're gonna go through a little history on these logs, talking to the guys at the sawmill. They could tell this was cut with a crosscut saw. Doing some quick searching on the internet, it looks like crosscut saws were used around 1880s in logging in the United States. That doesn't mean they couldn't have used one off on this for whatever they're cutting. There's a sawmill on the river. There was a sawmill on the river where we got this log out of, and it was around until the around 1860s, 1870s. So there was a slim chance, I guess, this could have been going down the river to go to the sawmill. Obviously we don't know, it's just speculation, but if the log being 100 years old, it had to at least been floating in the river in the 1900s or 1920s based off 2024 now, but obviously could have been sooner and just got cut down. As you can see, when we flip it over, even though it's been sitting in the river, with the exception of this small area right here and right here where it's what I would just call softwood, is still hard. We still got some boards out of it. You can see just how hard this actually is still after sitting in the river, and it's almost, the water preserved it, because if you don't have air and water, you don't really get rot. So when it's stuck at the bottom of the river, obviously you just have water. This tree was used or tapped for turpentine to make tar and other things. So right over here, we had them save the log where they came in right here and put the marks in it with the axe to drain it down. After they would do this, they would do it on the other side, and then whatever was left, if they didn't burn it, which apparently they would burn the trees and then turn them into tar, they would also use the sap they got out of these to turn into tar, and turpentine and other products like that. So it was a pretty cool history. You might see us trying to find some more of these later on in a different video, but that's pretty much the wrap up for this one. If you have any questions or any knowledge about any of this stuff, feel free to hit us up in the comments. You know, we'd love to learn more and make some more videos about this. It's pretty cool. Obviously, we're gonna have to let it dry out for a little bit, so later on you'll probably see a video where we turn it into some furniture or something like that. But overall, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to let us know if you have any questions in the comments. If you'd like to see more of this type of content, just let us know, and we'll be glad to pop some out for you.
Graceful.